Hello and welcome to my new video. Today I will be talking about the books that I'm planning to read in the month of June. The month of June will be very interesting, challenging and fun, I think, because it will be Whateverathon readathon that will take place all month from the 1st till the 30th, I think, of June. There's a lot of challenges, a lot of groups, and it seems very, very interesting. I think I'm not the greatest of explaining what will going to happen on that readathon, so I think I will try to remember and link everything down below. So now I will look at my trusty reading journal, and first I will tell you the prompts that will be on that readathon. So we have 15 prompts. A cover that reminds you of a pride flag, reread a comfort read, 5-star prediction, author's debut, out of your comfort zone, hold in the past year, indie, self-pub, POC representation, poll, fit a TBR game prompt, buddy read, disability mental health representation, bookish creator's favorite list, cover features theme color, title last letter, title first letter. And we have a scoring also, so you have to choose the goal, the number of books you would like to read. And when you read your first book, you've got 100 points. When you read another book, there's 200 points, and I think it's count something like that. I'm not sure yet. And also we get bonus points for LGBTQ plus, 100 points, host favorite 50 points, theme genre 25 points. For prompts, you can choose max 3 prompts. So one prompt 25 points, and max per book you can get 75 points. It sounds a little bit confusing, but I think when we will start reading and counting, everything will be fine. It's just the beginning, hopefully. If not, there's a Discord channel made only for this readathon, and you can find all the answers there. So now, with my TBR, the first book that I will try to read in the month of June will be a Lithuanian edition of Norwegian book by Herbjørg Pasmo, The Septintas Susitikimas, or in English I think it would sound something like The Seventh Meeting or something like that. And it's about two people, Ruth and Gorm, and they lived in a very small village with very narrow view of the world. And Ruth was the outcast, I think, when she was young, and now she's well-known artist, a painter, I think. And Gorm was on an opposite. He was very loved in the village, and now he's very wealthy now. And I think after some times they will meet. I'm not sure. I'm trying now not to read much about the book, because usually the back of the book spoils what will happen in the book. So this one is one of my oldest that I have on my TBR, and it's the challenge that I had for myself to read 12 of my oldest, so check for that challenge. And I chose 3 prompts for this one, so it will be the color that features our team color, and my team color is Comrades of Chaos, and our team color is pink, so a lot of pink here. And the second prompt will be indie self-published. Another one that I wanted to read for a long time now but I'm a little bit hesitant at the same time because it has such a huge rating and everyone loves this book, and I'm afraid that I will be one of them that won't like it. Usually it happens so with me and the hyped books, but we will see. And I decided that it's already time for me to finally pick this one up. And it's also about two people, Connell and Marianne. They grow up also in a small town, and Connell is very well known, and he's very popular and loved, and Marianne is a loner. However, they strike a conversation, and I think they feel a spark between them. And as far as I know, it will be also a book about them and their story and how they. I'm guessing that they will be together, then break up. After some time, they will meet again. Maybe, I don't know. I can be very wrong about that. But prompts for this book is, I'm still reading from my journal. That's why I'm looking down. Buddy read and 5-star prediction. I don't know. Hopefully, I will love this book like everybody else. So that's why 5-star prediction. Another one that I'm thinking of reading will be a little bit out of my comfort zone. It's almost like a self-help book. It's called Imper- Perfectly Imperfect Mom by, let me see, Sheena Tana Shah. It's a little bit, yeah, Sheena Tana Shah. It's a book about uh, chaos in the family, I think, and about how to be mindful in your chaos, how to accept that you can't be perfect, that you make some mistakes. I think that's what it's going to be about. And hopefully, there will be some suggestions what we can do to be better moms. I don't know. Hopefully. And I've got this book from my net galley, so it's also time to finally read that book. And it's not that very long, so hopefully I will finish it soon. And the prompts for that one is author's debut, out of my comfort zone, hold in past year, and it also fits the theme color, but I already have 3 prompts, so I don't need more. Also, I will try to read The Wicker King by Kay Ankrum. To be honest, I never heard or seen this book before I joined this readathon. Uh, After I joined the group in the Discord, uh, everyone talked about this book, and some of them decided to do a buddy read, and because it sounded very interesting, I joined them. So I think I will try just to read what this book is about. August is a misfit with a pyro streak, and Jack is a golden boy on the varsity rugby team. But their intense friendship goes way back. It's something they keep for themselves, and they rely on each other for survival. When Jack begins to see increasingly vivid hallucinations, August decides to help Jack the only way he knows how, by believing him and believing in the fantasy kingdom that creeps into the edges of the real world. Jack leads August on a quest to fulfill a dark prophecy and together alienate everyone around them as they struggle with their sanity, free falling into a surreal fantasy world that feels made for them. In the end, each one must choose his own truth. So it sounds very interesting, and its format is also very interesting. At first, we have very light pages, and little by little, it starts to get darker and darker and darker, and in the end, it's completely black. Very interesting. It has very short chapters, and we have uh, pages like, let me find it, pages like like this, like it seems like it's a news clipping or something like that, or photos that are used. So very interesting. The format somehow reminds me of um, the House of Leaf, that book, but hopefully this will be much better. And I think it's LGBT also. So prompts for this one: bookish creator's favorite and buddy read. Also, I'm thinking of listening at least one book next month. Audiobooks helps me a lot when I have to work, especially. I did a poll on Discord, and I chose few books that I would like to listen next month, and the book Get a Life, Chloe Brown, won. I think everybody knows about this series, and uh, I think it feels like that I'm the only one left that haven't read these books. In this book, we have a girl, Chloe Brown, who is chronically ill, and after she almost dies, she makes a list of things that I think she would like to do to just start living, I think. But to do them, she needs a little bit of help, and she knows just the right guy for that. And it's let me see the name. And it's Redford, who is a painter, I think. He has a motorcycle that's covered in the tattoos and something like that. And I guess they will fall in love. So hopefully I will love this book also. So prompts for this one is favorites list also, POC, and Paul. My TBR for next month is I think a little bit challenging. I chose quite a lot of books to read, but I'm guessing I won't read all of them. However, I'm happy to have two books to choose from to read, because I'm a little bit of a mood reader, so I can't have a very set TBR. I have to have a lot of space to choose from. So the next one is a book, Notes on a Nervous Planet by Matt Haig. And I think this book will be some kind of a maybe memoir about the author and how he battles with his mental health issues. I think I'm also can be very far from the truth. Uh, and hopefully there will be some advices on how to be a little bit happier in this nervous planet. And the prompts for this one is Pride Flag. You can ask me why I think that this book reminds me of a pride flag. Wait a little bit, I will show you. Look! It's just perfect, isn't it? At least for me, it reminds me definitely of a pride flag. So that prompt, also disability and mental health, and out of my comfort zone. The last one on my TBR list is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and at the moment I want to read this book the least. Not because I'm not interested in something like that. Because I'm already have read this story and I know what will happen. But yeah, maybe I still pick it up. And this book is about 16-year-old Star who lives in the two worlds: the poor neighborhood where she was born and raised, and her posh high school in the suburbs. The uneasy balance between them is shattered when Star is the only witness to the fatal shooting of her unarmed best friend Khalil by a police officer. Now what Star says could destroy her community, it could also get her killed. Uh, I love this book. It was such an impactful read. and I want to reread this book, but at the moment I'm not in the mood of rereading books. However, we still have almost all month for that, so maybe I will change my mind and I will finally pick this one up. So this book is for prompts reread, author's debut, and buddy read. So yeah, because it is a buddy read, so maybe I will be more interested to join in the discussion, so that's why I will have to reread it finally. And yeah, maybe that will motivate me to pick this book up. So these are the books that I'm planning on reading in the month of June. Hopefully I will be able to read all of them. However, I'm pretty sure I won't. But your girl still can hope. So wish me luck, and I hope that you will join this amazing readathon. It seems like it will be very competitive and very fun. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!